What's up you guys, it's Bart here. A slightly different video today, but I thought I'd just show you how much you can get for your money in London. I live in southwest London in Richmond and I pay here for a room. It's just myself and another guy living in a 5-bedroom house. So I thought I'd just show you my portion of that and explain how much I pay for it and how it compares to the rest of London. So let's go and have a look inside. So come on in. This is where I spend not too much of my time, to be honest. I'm always at work or refereeing or whatever, but when I am here, this is where I live. So we have a nice little, I guess, bed area here, which is where I sleep. 2 bedside tables that I actually got from B&M for like £30 each, and they actually look way more expensive, which is always great. The lights my housemate actually bought for me very kindly, but they're not mine, so there you go. And then I guess we sort of have this Juliet balcony area here, which again, it's nice to have, especially in London where you're usually looking, I can't open it, whereas you're usually looking into the back of people's houses. I've got a bit of a view, so it's nice. Come and have a look. Yeah, it's just nice to have, I guess, somewhere to stand, although I don't really open those doors too much at all. And then you sort of come round here and there's a bit of storage. Now we won't open it and look too much in there because I've sort of shoved things in there for the video, but it's good again to have floor to ceiling storage. I didn't have to buy any furniture or any wardrobes or anything like that. It was all sort of ready to move in and ready to go. And then I guess the ironing board, a boring part of the room, but very important. This is where I iron my shirts every single morning before work. I was going to put it down for the tour, but why not? Ignore that. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, then we come across to this part of the room, which is where the magic happens. YouTube-wise, this is where I edit. I sort of sit here behind the screen and do my thing. It's good again. Got a little skylight there, and then yeah, I sit here and edit my YouTube videos on the MacBook, and I try and plug that into the screen when I can. So this, I'm not sure if you would have noticed that this is a loft conversion where we went up 2 sets of stairs to get here. So this is what we call a dormer loft conversion. It's squared off and the ceiling height's actually quite good. It's not like a pitched roof, if that makes sense. The pitch has been made into a dormer, and it creates this nice big open room here. So I've been quite lucky, to be honest, with the size and to even find this for the price that I found it. It's been great. But here in the corner of the room, we've got a sort of, I hang my coats there, and the rest of it's almost like little personal bits, you know, like perfume, books, of course, some like medals from refereeing and all of that. A lot of camera equipment that's just sort of been dumped here. And then obviously some pictures of my friends and my mum. So yeah, I thought, well, what sort of books can I show you? The 4-Hour Work Week, of course, absolute classic. Getting through this one nicely at the moment. Rich Dad Poor Dad, I've actually lent to my boss at work, and I've got him to read that, so it's not here. But he, in return, gave me this book, Legacy, about the All Blacks, which is a rugby team. He's a big rugby fan. So supposedly this is going to teach me a lot about teamwork and the All Blacks, the rugby team, which I don't really know much about, but from what I hear, they're a very good team. So looking forward to reading that one. That's Legacy by James Kerr. But if you haven't got the 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferris, I definitely recommend that. So this is sort of where I keep my books and journals and other sort of stuff. And then I guess we've got the eave storage as well, which is very useful. Once again, I've sort of just dumped things in there, but it's quite deep, so I sort of put my washing basket in there and everything like that. And then this corner I haven't done much with. It's just a bin and a light. As you probably would have noticed, there's no lights in the ceiling here because we're in the loft, so I sort of had to go impromptu. But let's have a look on the suite. Again, very useful to have, especially in London. So I sort of had the choice of moving into a house with sharers and paying like, I don't know, £200, £300 less and having to share a bathroom with like 3 people and being cramped. Or I could have this and pay a bit more, which I thought was the best option. But yeah, nice little ensuite. I guess, very basic setup. Toiletries there, sink, toilet, some more toiletries on this side, and then the shower just there. So there we are, nice and simple. What's included in my rent as well, actually, is the garage, which is where I record most of my YouTube videos, as you would have seen on the channel. So we'll have a look in the garage as well and go from there. So then we come downstairs onto the ground floor, out of these sort of French doors into the garden, and the garage is just a separate little detached building over here. So that's where I record most of my YouTube videos, as you would have seen on the channel. And again, that's included in the rent. I sort of negotiated that with my landlord, a housemate. I call him my housemate really because it's not like a landlordy relationship. We sort of live together. But yeah, this I managed to somehow get this with the room. And yeah, I record my YouTube videos. So let's have a look inside. It's a relatively old structure, of course. So then we have the garage. Again, as I say, it's included in the rent, and this is where I record most of my YouTube videos, as you would have seen. It's a very good sort of area to have, I guess, even if you aren't a YouTuber or whatever. If you're an artist, you've got some space. If you need storage, you've got storage. And again, it's just something that's very useful. So I pay $1,350 for this room, or in pounds, £950. And I basically live in like a 5-bedroom house with one other person. So I genuinely think it's a great deal. I know £950 in different parts of the country could be a lot of money. It's like you could rent a 4-bedroom house out, but in London for £950, you can't really get too much by yourself, to be honest. So £950 for basically living like a 5-bedroom house in Richmond and having this garage is not bad at all. I know just the one room upstairs is mine, but of course I've got access to like the living space and the kitchen and everything like that, which I won't share just for privacy reasons with my housemate. But in general, I think it's a good deal, and the sort of angle that you guys usually see is just around there. So I'll try and get that for the outro. So guys, thanks for watching once again. A slightly different video, but if you have enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you want to see on the channel. I've got some big plans, a few property tours coming, and the new year should be great for the channel. So if you want to be a part of it, make sure to subscribe. Again, leave a like, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as Graham Stephan would say, and I'll see you next time.